news today from Salem, Massachusetts, as witchcraft accusations have been claimed towards the Reverend Paris household. Now, after girls were spotted dancing naked in the forest as the elbow of fire, some people even said blood was spotted. Now, Paris's daughter Betty has been bedridden ever since the incident last night. Luckily, we were able to get our very own news reporter John right in the heart of the events. He is here now reporting live from Reverend Paris's home.
Hey guys, it's news reporter John covering here from Salem, and here we're gonna be meeting up with Betty. So, tell us Betty, how are you? Betty? Reporter John back here covering the Salem story. So we're back here with Betty to ask her a few questions. What? Say that again.
Abigail Elizabeth.
Is that a rumor we hear? Oh my god. Just in. So apparently Abigail has admitted and accused many others of witchcraft. Tell us Abigail, how do you feel? Abigail?
I don't know, sir.
Tell us, how do you
devil,
feel?
I see the devil.
Why?
I saw him with Sarah Good. Goody Osborne.
Here we're coming up with Reverend Paris to ask him about Betty and what actually happened. Reverend Paris, how you been doing?
Please leave, sir.
Just a
I
few
don't want any questions. I don't want any questions. Get
Tell
out
us
of
what
here.
actually happened with Betty.
Nothing happens. Surely Betty wasn't involved in any witchcraft.
We heard that Abigail admitted to you.
Investigations are being run, but surely Betty has nothing to do with this. My household does not have witchcraft in it, so please get out of
Hey
here.
guys, it's news reporter John back here with Mr. Hale. So, tell us Mr. Hale, what's brought here to Salem?
They brought me here to investigate what's going on. I've heard accusations of witchcraft, and I'm a professional witchcraft hunter.
Thank you Mr. Hale, and
For sure,
Go on.
we're gonna find out what's going on here,
okay.
and justice will be served.
Okay. Thank you, and this is news reporter John bouncing out. Hey guys, this is your news reporter John from Salem News, and this is the 6th of July. We've got a few new updates for you. So firstly, we've got witchcraft accusations have been taken to court. However, we weren't able to go inside because head judge Danforth forbid it. However, we were still able to get a few key pieces of information that are being taken to court, and we do know that there are 39 women arrested for practicing witchcraft, and among these 49 women are Martha Corey, Rebecca Nurse, as well as Elizabeth Proctor, which is very unexpected as she is known and, as being a good woman and has a good reputation. However, a doll was found which was used for witchcraft. We have Reverend Hale as well taking care of these accusations, and says he will not rest until the truth is found. As well as Reverend Hale trying to solve all of this, Abigail is also trying to help and is telling the court and judges and Reverend Hale the truth, and is helping them since she has admitted to being this. Just in, we found out that we'll be able to have an interview with the famous John Proctor. John, go ahead.
Thank you for having me. I just wanted to let the whole town know that my wife, she's a righteous woman. She's honest. That woman will never lie, Mr. Danforth. She's not a witch, never have been, never will be. And to everyone who's accusing her, that Abigail accusing her, there are them that will swear to anything before they'll hang. I want you to know that to the court. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to Salem News. My name is Jake, and witch trials are getting more and more intense as the day goes by. Now today is the 7th of July. and today looked good for many of the convicts. But some of the other convicts, it looked a little bit sour for them. Now, we have a source from right inside of the court that told us that Gil Corey, Francis Nurse, and John Proctor today showed up at the court to prove their wives innocent with the help of Mary Warren. Now, John Proctor came to the court with a disposition signed by 91 people, yes, 91 people, that the women were good, to prove that the women were good, religious, and rightful citizens, and also innocent. After a long quarrel between the townspeople and the judges, accusations were also thrown at Thomas Putnam by Gil Corey. He suggests that he is framing other people to get the right over land. Now, Corey was later arrested for misconducting along with John Proctor for witchcraft. This happened after John Proctor has admitted to adultery with Abigail Williams, his housemaid. Now, yes, you heard it, Abigail Williams. John Proctor cheated on his wife with Abigail Williams. This charge is unclear though, as Elizabeth Proctor, John Proctor's wife, denied these claims. Now, also, speculations have also been on the rise in regard to Abigail's credibility, as one of her friends, Mary Warren, presented a disposition that accused Abigail of being a fraud. Now, this sequence of unprecedented events, along with the denouncement of Reverend Hale to the court, has caused a massive blur as to where the truth happens. Luckily, we're able to get Reverend Hale to get a clearer picture.
My name is Reverend John Hale, and I denounce the proceedings being taken by the Court of Salem. What's happening is pure unfair, and I won't be taking part in this. Of course, I'll keep doing my part and try to keep my people safe, people of Salem innocent. I don't believe they're witches, and I believe they're being dragged into this. I denounce Danforth, I denounce the court, and I don't believe they're true. This hysteria and paranoia has caused chaos in the town of Salem, and I truly apologize to the people of Salem, and will put through my foremost effort to help make things better. Thank you.
Now that's it for today's news. Everyone please stay safe and truthful as you see the town of Salem is turning into havoc and chaos. Have a nice day.
Your news reporter John here from Salem News on the 10th of July. So we've got a few new updates in regards to the court case and how it's going and the accused prisoners. Firstly, Hale tells us that he's trying to get the prisoners to confess but failed in getting any confessions. And he also told us that Abigail and Mercy Louise stole his money and ran away. We were also told that authorities are discussing the social unrest in Salem caused by all of these prisoners and how so many of Salem's citizens are actually being accused of being witches. Paris doesn't want to hang people now in fear of riots, especially if John Proctor, Rebecca Nurse and Martha Corey are hanged. And Reverend Hale even wanted them pardoned. However, that would lead to many issues such as people saying that all the people that have already been executed were not actually supposed to be executed. We also know that John Proctor decides to confess and signs the paper, however then tears it and says that he'd rather have an honourable death than just have it signed. We also see him being an honourable man when he decided that he's not going to say who else he saw or participated in practicing witchcraft with, and that shows a lot of John Proctor's personality. Thank you.